Hello traders, Carolyn Lezon here at Grok Trade, a graduate student on the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. Welcome back my friends on Wednesday, March 28th of 2012. Hope you had a wonderful trading day today and you are back and ready to do some technical analysis here with me. So let's get started. Check this out. What a beautiful test off of that upper area of resistance right here that we talked about yesterday, which was the high of yesterday, 68.49. We are beautifully touching it here, busting through it a little bit, making a new high at 68.51, and then we failed and pulled back down, closing the day below not only the high of yesterday, the 68.49, but also the previous high, which was at the 68.11, and we also closed below it on a pretty nice volume. As you can see, it's higher than the previous bar, so we're starting to trade again on higher volume, so which is good. But the other thing that I want you to pay close attention to is again the 8 moving average, which is acting as a pretty significant area of support. So we are touching it here a little bit. We are getting closer and closer to it actually. We touched it and then we bounce off of it, closing the day higher. So we are trading in between the high of yesterday, 68.49, and the 8 moving average, 67.42. So pay close attention to those guys, okay? The 68.49, as well as the high of today, 68.51, and the 8 moving average at 67.42. So that's what you need to do tomorrow, okay? Because these areas are really significant areas of support and resistance that you need to keep your eye on, okay? So let's move down here to our friend MACD. And check this out. Remember, as we talked about that trend line coming down here? Yes, and beautiful test. And it was a little touch and go. See, we touched it here and pulled back down, continuing south. Okay, so that is a really nice confirmation of that little pullback here that we had on our chart here today. So that is a pretty nice thing. That's what I wanted to see. So we keep making lower highs here on the MACD, and we keep making higher highs here on the Qs with our first lower low. Okay, so we could be slowing down a bit here at this moment. So that's why I want you to pay close attention to all of those areas of support and resistance that I showed you. And then pay close attention to the MACD to make sure that it's going in the same direction. It's actually following everything that's happening here on our chart. And then volume again. Look for spikes in volume. We're seeing some increase in volume here today, which is good. That's a good sign. So keep your eye on that and look for some spikes in volume because that's what you want. All right, hope it helps you. Have a wonderful